The history of misinformation is long, varied, and dating back to the ancient civilization. The misinformation and propaganda have been used by the governments, by the religious institutions, by the political parties, and by the other prominent groups in the society for centuries for using their power or manipulating their decisions and controlling public opinion. One of the earliest examples of misinformation is coming from ancient Egypt, where hieroglyphs depicting victorious battle were carved in the temple walls, but that never happened at that time. Another example is coming from ancient China. The emperor that time used misinformation in order to obtain their power and maintain in people. In the Middle Age, also the misinformation were used by monarchs and the religious leader of church. So they used the misinformation in order to obtain their power and making people so that people can obey them and they can make their own rules in order to control the population. During the revolutionary and Neolithic era, misinformation were used to influence public opinion and political decisions. After inventing printing press, it have become more easier to spread misinformation in a large scale. In the 20th century, the use of misinformation have become more sophisticated with the rise of totalitarian regime like Nazi Germany and Soviet Union. With the invention of radio and television, they have used the propaganda and misinformation for controlling the people and to obtaining their power. If we look to the today's world, we can see that misinformation and propaganda, spread of misinformation and propaganda became more easier due to the invention of internet. And the algorithm of social media became a very sophisticated part for spreading misinformation all around the world. Even it is so easy to spread misinformation from one part of the world to another part of the world. Misinformation can have serious consequences and can harm public health, democracy, and also the society. So it is very important to be aware of the harmness of the misinformation and take steps to combat it, such as promoting media literacy and fact-checking, etc. Thank you so much for listening to me. We'll see you in the next video again.